All right, so we talked about and covered the other two cases where we had two very dysfunctional ass, trifling ass moms who were one abandoned her kids for 4 years and left them completely alone. And as a result, they were living in just a garbage dump of a home. She abandoned them, left them, and we went over that case. We covered that one, right? And then before that one, we also covered the mother who left her kids inside of a van parked in the casino parking lot where they froze to death. And then we talked about how she went and decided to party with her family, the family that she said would not take her kids and that no one would help her. But all of a sudden, y'all close and y'all connected now, right? Anyway, we went over that case as well. Well, today, I have another case for y'all. And this is unfortunate. There isn't a ton of information on this one. But I do want to show you the video, and I want to put a disclaimer before we get into it. This video is going to be very difficult to watch. I've already seen half of it. I've seen half of it, and after I saw that half, I was like, all right, I got the information that I need in order to go forward. But I'm telling you now, this video is going to be hard to watch, but I think it's important to share, and I think it's important for everybody to understand and get a close look at what's happening out here to our young boys. All right, let's get into it, and then we're going to talk about it afterwards.
Get the fuck in that car. Get in that car. Nah, bitch, get in that car. Get in the car. Get the fuck in the car. I'm not playing with you. Get the fuck in the car. Get the fuck in the car. Quit playing with me, bro. Quit fucking playing with me. I'll pop you with this motherfucking brush, nigga. Sit your bitch ass down. Listen, Ernest. Tell Kennard to give it to you. The trunk. Shut your bitch ass up. Where my gas tank? I'll close it. What is that in that bottle? Is that gas?
No, that's that cheese.
Oh. This bitch done saved today. Fuck you, DPD.
I'm always saying.
Listen to her voice, man. Her voice alone. That black and mild throat that she's speaking with is enough to just turn your stomach.
You always beat me. You always beat DPD.
Oh, you in the home?
Now this bitch can go with you. Cause I'm about to beat this bitch ass. Tell that bitch to get in Ashley car.
Tell him to come out.
This bitch done ran back up her Ashley. It was over there. It was over there. Bitch, the dog came and that bitch ran back up the hill. Look at this bitch.
It's over here come saving you. Come on, girl.
Get the fuck in the car. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. What you want to do? What? What you want to do? Get your bitch ass in the motherfucker car. Fight, bitch. Fight.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
do.
Oh,
Don't.
yeah.
Come on, girl. This your mom at the
Come on.
end of the day.
Come on, bitch. Come on. Bitch, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up. I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. Nah, bitch, don't be trying to close that door.
Yeah, you still
Cause he talk. Get.
All right. Then you got the best friend. You got the best friend right here defending this bullshit, talking about at the end of the day, it's still your mama. That's not a mother. That is not a mother. She might have birthed you, or she might have had a hand in raising you, but that's not a mother, yo. And let me tell y'all right now, this is the watered down version of the video that I'm showing y'all. This is the watered down. I actually found an extended version of the video, of the original video, where it shows a little bit more before this one starts, and a little bit more after, where they actually have an altercation. She opens the door and starts literally physically fighting her son on the side of the road. She is fighting her son on the side of the road after running out of gas. But let's get a little bit more context. I pulled this particular video up because I thought that it would be a little bit more YouTuber friendly. Y'all know how YouTube is. They soft as shit. It's baby shit. So they don't like a lot of, things that they consider violent or whatever, fighting and stuff like that. They're really hard on. Okay? So I chose this particular version of the video because I figured that it would be a little bit safer to present to you all. But the original video is not hard to track down. Anyway, listen. Let me read this from the Queen of Accountability. This is what she posted. She says, this high-calorie, aggressive mother ran out of gas on the freeway and expected her 14-year-old son to walk almost 10 miles to get gas. The 14-year-old son refused and was berated and attacked by his mother. You can see the fear in his eyes. Let me stop right there because I want to point this out.
Get the fuck in the car. Get in the car.
And I swear I'm not doing this to make fun of this young man. I just want to show y'all the type of psychological trauma that he's dealing with in his life. And it's unfortunate because what can happen is several things from this. One of the things that can happen and will likely happen is that he will have a disposition concerning women going forward in the future. Unfortunately, this will breed a man who is insecure about himself. And more unfortunately than that, a man who has a heavy disposition or thought process concerning women that he meets, gets involved with, or runs into in his personal life. She is creating a monster. And I don't mean that in terms of a monster, the type of way that I usually talk about are the YNs out here. She's creating a different type of monster. The type of monster that can go forward and instead of dealing with the trauma that he's experienced, might end up projecting that onto another young lady. And that's the dangerous part of this. The look on his face is absolutely heartbreaking to me. Because you can tell that this isn't the first time that he's dealt with this. You can tell that this is an ongoing situation for him, that this is his daily life. This is what it's like for him. This is just a Tuesday for him. Anyway, let's continue reading. So you can see the fear in his eyes. Her high-calorie friend showed up to help, saw the mother abusing her son, and offered to drive him in her car. She says, I stopped the video so you wouldn't see her fighting her son. I actually cried. Her friend should have immediately got her off of her son and called the police. As I stated before, women say nothing when it's a woman doing the abuse. Luckily, CPS was called, and all of the kids were removed from her custody, which means that she has more than one kid, y'all. And something tells me that there's a daughter somewhere mixed into this bullshit. And that daughter has had to deal with her mother being this way. Who knows what type of abuse the other kids have also experienced. She says, another deadbeat mother will be held accountable. Women never hold their friends accountable, no matter the crime. I will. I don't care if you're my friend or enemy. If you do wrong, I'm on your ass. Fuck the sisterhood. Let me speak about that for a second. You know what's really dangerous? Speaking from experience, I've known a lot of females. I've known a lot of women. I've known a lot of women's circles, so I know what they operate like. Do y'all know how many times that I've seen women not hold one another accountable and just sit by and laugh and continue to allow bullshit to go on, to allow their friend to get away with some of the most heinous, dirty, and evil, malicious things. The way that y'all don't hold each other accountable as women is crazy to me. Y'all will sit by as your friend does all kinds of dirt. You will sit by and watch your friend become the worst possible version of themselves, and you will say nothing. You will sit by and just let it happen, because most of you are fucking cowards. Most of you don't have the integrity yourself to speak up and say something, so you just sit by and you chuckle at it because you think it's funny. The friend showing up and already knowing enough to know that this is just a normal day in the life of this young gentleman is bad enough. But to show up and then see the mother fight the boy, fight her son on the side of the road because her goofy ass ran out of gas, is insanity. And then you saw what she looked like. You caught a glimpse of her. You ran out of gas, which already tells me that you irresponsible as hell. You had no bit. Some people just don't deserve to have kids. Some people just don't need them. That's the thing that we need to police, honestly. But I wanted to bring y'all and present y'all with yet another case to show you that sometimes when y'all see women asking men on social media who hurt you, sometimes it's their own mama. Sometimes it's their own family. I know y'all think it's a joke, and I know a lot of women use it as a snarky reply to get back at men or to call men sassy or whatever it is, to throw whatever ad hominem attacks that y'all usually throw at men on social media, because that's become a thing. I know y'all use it as a way to just berate them and belittle them and make them feel like shit. But honestly, if you really want to know, a lot of these men have suffered at the hands of their own mother. That is not something that should be taken lightly or made fun of. And like I said, going forward, there's going to be a lot of trauma that this boy is going to have to get over. I feel sorry for him. I do. I hope that it's true, that all of the kids are out of her care. I hope that this young man finds somewhere to where he can mentally recoup and that he turns out okay. The only thing I can do is pray for him and ask that God intercede. But man, listen, our young boys and our young children are dealing with a lot out here. There's a lot of broken homes, and they're just dealing with a lot of bullshit at the hands of their own parents. If you think it's okay to talk to your kid this way and to call him a bitch and to berate him and to emasculate him. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And thank you for watching. If you feel so inclined, drop a comment. I will be reading. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later, y'all.